My teacher who taught me typing, Miss Towner, never said that. The only thing she said was always start on the home row keys
Oh, no.
and bring it back to the home row wherever you go.
My kid.
Oh, you think I was born when, in the 1800s?
Well.
All right, everyone, I'm going to call the docket. When I call the docket, you need to stand and let me know you're here. Otherwise, I'm going to assume you're not here. We're going to recess at noon. We have a jury trial that is taking place at 1:30. So to the attorneys, don't rush me at 11:45 because it's not going to happen. All right, in custody, Brendan Hudson, Aaron Joseph Mendez Trevino, Gabriel Martinez,
Present, Your Honor.
Jonathan Pomerantz, custody, Heather Gonzalez, Veronica Valenzuela, Christopher Finley, custody, Adam Vasquez. Thank you. Hector Carino, custody, Mia Nicolette Hurtado, sorry. Belanda Edie or Eddie. How do you pronounce that last name?
Eddie.
All right, thank you. Raymond Arredondo. Raymond Anthony Arredondo. Cesar Carrera.
Present, Your Honor.
Robert Odoms, custody, Reese Hopkins. Thank you. Marcial Diaz Brasino. Thank you. Charlie McInnes. Joshua Herrera. Russell Davis, custody, Joshua Ezekiel Herrera. Thank you. I'm sorry, you're on more than once. Jesse Elizondo, custody, Anthony Paul.
Paloma?
Thank you. Custody. See, whenever I see all those vowels, I get antsy. Gerardo Lopez Jr. And then Gerardo Lopez. Veronica Ann Valenzuela. Fernando Guzman. No. He's in custody. Robert Edward Odoms, custody. Ronnie Simmons, custody. Jonathan Manuel Aguilera. John Manuel Vargas. Randy Ovalle. James Sanchez, that's this afternoon. All right, anyone who came in later, your name was not called? All right, attorneys, do y'all know the rules or do I need to repeat the rules?
Know the rule.
Thank you. All right, we're gonna see if anybody violates the rules. All right, everyone, please confer.
Judge Bamford.
Yes.
Judge, that thing with the South Texas College of Law and Mr. Dixon was Wednesday evening
Okay.
for Zoom. This is Professor McLean's syllabus.
Okay.
I just thought maybe you want to have that to get an idea as to what her course is.
Sure.
And later in the week, when I get a Zoom link, I'll come see you about it.
Okay, awesome.
Okay.
Thank you. And I'm so glad he's doing so well.
I am too.
Yeah. I still don't understand how at the young age he was at, that he ended up with that stiff sentence.
And it was in our system here in Burke County.
Mhm.
So anyhow, but I'm sure that the class will love to hear from the court's viewpoint
Sure.
as to what you thought about that case.
All right, awesome. Thank you.
Thanks, Judge. Appreciate it. We'll see you later.
All right, have a good one. Just one second.
Miss Karen.
Oh, hello, hi. Welcome to Bear County. How's the weather in Dallas?
Great.
All right, thank you.
If that's your phone, please take it outside or turn it off.
No, what's your name?
Vargas is my name,
No, I know, but what's your name?
Mr. Putman, Pamela.
Oh.
Sir, what's your name?
Paloma.
I'm sorry, what?
All
right.
Yeah, I have my
All right, you need to be on the second row.
Over here, sir. Second row in the front.
It's 675, but let me check.
What'd you say? What was your estimate?
About 675.
So Deshaun, how was your weekend?
Wonderful, sir. How was your weekend?
Fabulous. I put the plants down. I didn't put them down before we had the heavy rain, so I'm like curses. But I think that,
Down Friday.
but I still watered them, but you know, rainwater is best. But the flowers are in bloom, the birds are beesing, buzzing, yeah. I'm sorry, the bees are buzzing. That's what happened. The birds are chirping.
Please, sir.
There's a song that's gonna come to me that has those words in it. All right, they're having a VA benefits workshop on Pleasanton Road.
April Mares Martinez. Aaron Joseph Mendez Pedino.
Deshaun, they say they're having town halls to warn of future shortfall, and they may need to increase taxes.
I thought they just had a town hall for that.
Yeah, they say they're gonna have more.
Gerardo Lopez. Veronica M. Valenzuela. Charlie Edward. I didn't hear Norman, that's why. Split. That's not yours? Your family effort is not happening. Fernando Raúl. Or is it you? Yeah. You're not talking, we have to step outside. It was staple on the wrong paper for okay, perfect. But I could give it to him as he's on.
Okay. No.
Okay.
I'll print out the thing right
All
now.
right. You made the news.
Oh, it's just learning them.
Yeah, thank you.
Oh, okay.
Staring contest.
That was it.
Things first. Yeah.
Oh, really?
It's.
On that.
It's not that.
Here.
He was talking to, I don't know who over there.
Oh, yeah. But. I was 30. First ever two. Yeah. This is your.
Maybe that's what the rest of it, but I don't know.
She's the one. Slides.
That's fine.
Okay. Yes. So. I don't know.
I'm gonna have to that.
You'll follow. I also have no. But we write down. You want to get. I just like to see it. Courts. Yeah.
Morning, Judge.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Borrow a pen from there.
Yes.
Do your sign in here. How was your weekend? Good. It was very good. I had a good Father's Day. Can't believe this month's already coming to an end. Crazy. Yeah. It sure is. There is your green pen. Thank you. Just leave this here.
Yeah.
I want to bring you. So what is it I need to do? That. What kind of motion? Oh, I was hoping to resolve it. My friends, and met out there. So is the state of the probation has a recommendation. No, so. CR 07137. I was supposed to camp with Benji all week, but I got a play glass. And I ain't going out in the hot Oklahoma. Thursday, 9 o'clock. Do you need me to do anything?
Am I today?
One. Oh, she. So we support section. Oh, right, just in the- It's been medicine. We say- I think she's.
Just give me a moment. Oh, that's okay. All right, Detective Garcia? Raise your right hand. Do solemnly swear to affirm all this truth, correct, and within your personal knowledge. Get signed. All right, who's ready?
It's none, Judge. That's one.
All right, who's here on Randy Avaye? Good morning, and where's Randy Avaye? It's great, I can't complain, good. Oh, you're on this side. I said you're on this side.
On this.
That's what the deputies have informed me of for security, so you're on this side,
Oh.
state's over here. All right, and for the state? Oh, I haven't called the case yet. I'm just trying to see who's representing the state on this one. All right, court is calling 2026 CR 005-337 and 2026 CR 005-338, State versus Randy Isaac Avaye. Can I have parties announced?
Hector Gonzalez for Mr. O'Light.
And are you Mr. Avaye?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, your counsel has signed a motion to withdraw.
Yes,
Are you aware of the motion to withdraw?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you have any objections to the motion to withdraw?
No.
State, do you have any objections to the motion to withdraw? All right, and counsel, what is the reason for the withdrawal?
I don't want to get too deep into attorney-client information, but the bottom line is finances or what's one of the issues.
All right. Then the court will grant the motion, your excuse.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Arvalle, are you going to be able, oh, your excuse,
Okay,
counsel,
thank you, Judge.
and state your excuse.
Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Arvalle, are you going to be able to afford an attorney or do you need one appointed?
Mainly one of them.
All right, just have a seat and we'll make sure you have an attorney before you leave here today.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Have a good day, Judge.
Thank you. You too. Good seeing you.
My apologies for interrupting.
Well, have a good one.
You too. Oh. Let's see about that. I think that's over good.
Yeah. Lovely documents.
Yes.
Well, it's on page 4, 3, and 4.
Thank you.
And I'm working on a read.
All right, thank you. All right, the party's on Hopkins. And where's Mr. Hopkins? Right, so I have the acknowledgement of discovery, so all the discovery has been received.
Yes, Judge, the labs were just received a month ago, and so we have all the discovery signed off on that. I really just asked the state that to allow me and the court to allow me about 30 days. I have some things I want Mr. Hopkins to complete, and then we can get that offer. And this is not something that I think we'll be trying, Judge,
Mhm.
but I want to put him in the best position, not only for the state, but for the court as well.
Okay, how old are you? All right, make sure you follow through on everything. I know when you're young, how easy it is. You know, something is set for 30 days and it seems like it's far, far away. And then you look up in 30 days, it's here. You understand? All right, so what I'm going to do is an offer is going to be due in 30 days.
Yes, Judge, thank you.
Ms. Ferguson, I need a 30-day reset.
July 23rd.
All right, July 23rd. Once you sign the reset form, you will be excused. Are you in school? What are you doing with your life?
Yes, no, I'm in school and I'm working a job.
Okay, so are you supposed to be in school today too?
He's
I
online.
do online school.
Oh,
That's,
online. Okay. Which school?
A SOS program.
A Sellers program?
This one.
Okay. All right, well, continue doing what you're doing.
Yes, ma'am.
And what's your work schedule?
Monday through Friday, and I'm off on the weekend,
All right, what time, Monday through Friday?
11 through 7.
Oh, okay. All right, well, just remind me of that and we'll make sure that we try to get you out before 11, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you're excused.
Ms. Hopkins, is your.
And thank you for dressing appropriately for court.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Never read this right. Get you the other sheet.
Fernando Guzman. In this case, you all are filing a motion to withdraw.
That's correct, Judge.
All right, and probation. So how's he doing on probation?
Judge, so the agreement is for the motion to withdraw, but to amend conditions for SATA.
All right, let's go on the record. Court is calling 2025 CR 006-976. State versus Fernando Guzman. Can I have parties announced?
Brandon Brady for the state.
Derek Emis for Mr. Guzman.
And are you Mr. Guzman?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so the state is tendering a motion to withdraw the motion to revoke. And I am assuming in exchange for this motion to withdraw, you're in agreement that you will be going to SATA?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so if you want, I'll sign the motion to withdraw. But if you would like to do your time, you're more than welcome to do your time. And I would send it to you to 2 years. So it's completely up to you. I can sign the motion to withdraw, or if the state is able to prove up the allegations in the motion, I will consider revocation with 2 years.
This is what I talked about. The judge probably give you that option.
Yes. My time, not my time, I decided.
All right, so then in this case, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand if you state your name for the record.
None of it's mine.
All right, and can you tell me what is your drug of choice? What have you been using?
Methamphetamine.
All right, is he eligible for felony drug court or no?
Or we can do a referral.
All right, then what the court will do, I'll sign the motion to withdraw. And I'm gonna alter and amend conditions to a referral to felony drug court, if not accepted, then SATA. And that's to be completed in custody. All right, is there anything else that you need from the court to be successful?
I just need to tell my work that I can't come in. I've been working from the past 10 years. And so I take care of private patients, so if I can just let them know that I'm not gonna be coming in.
Right, that'll be something that you'll have to do or your attorney will have to do.
That's the only thing I care about.
Judge, I have a question. Will the referral to felony drug court, will that delay his wait list if he doesn't get into that for SATA?
The felony drug court, they'll be able to let us know before the week is out.
Okay.
And then I'm going to, in addition to that, I'm gonna add 100 hours of community service restitution. And there will be an hour deducted for every SOBA support meeting completed. All right, good luck to you, sir.
Excuse Judge.
Yes.
There you are.
All right, thank you.
I'm working on 2, please.
All right, thank you.
This is another.
Someplace.
Yeah.
Right.
Yes. This.
Oh, and Yaya? All right, Mia Nicolette Hurtado. I'm sorry, Hurtado. All right, come forward. Probation, this is an application. Court is calling 2026 CR 004314 State versus Mia Hurtado. Could I have parties announce?
Where's the stage?
James Tochi for Ms. Hurtado, Judge.
And are you Ms. Hurtado?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Judge.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Hurtado, did you review the application for community supervision or deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
You're charged with evading arrest detention with a vehicle as a third-degree felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 2 to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case? If the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication, if your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to a $10,000 fine. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Judge,
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter the plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, there's a $1,000 fine to be probated. State recommends deferred adjudication. Taking in consideration 2025 CC 011563 and 2025 CC 012999. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
State defense.
Yes, sir.
Yes, Judge.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Any such motions?
No, Judge.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There be the MRT, TAP evaluation, and 100 hours community service restitution. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
No, ma'am.
State any evidence?
Yes, sir. State of receipts exhibit one and all attachments.
Without objection, Judge.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses? The state will call in the right to remain silent.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments and review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. Court will defer finding of guilt as you've applied for deferred adjudication. Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Judge, actually, there's a few things I need to make you aware of. The first thing is, Mia lives in Uvalde County.
Mhm.
Her plan is to remain on supervision here in there and not have it transferred. We kind of talked about that and she thinks it's going to work out better for her. So I don't know if the court needs to allow her to reside in Uvalde, but that is where she resides currently, but she wants the probation to remain here.
Then she will have to stay here.
Okay, well, that's why I brought it up. So then I guess then we're gonna have to ask the court to allow her supervision be transferred to Uvalde, because that is where she will be residing. And I told her it could be transferred back, I suppose, at some point. That's item one. Item two is, Mia's 28. She lives with her grandparents in Uvalde. She has two minor children, 8 and 2. One of them is autistic. She doesn't work. She doesn't go to school. She's basically a full-time caregiver for her autistic child. And so the reason I bring that up is with regard to the community service, I don't know if the court has any flexibility on that. Mia literally is the only person that currently is and can care for that 2-year-old. Her grandparents cannot handle him. He's a lot. And so she's just kind of watching her kids right now, and that's her life.
So who was taking care of her child when she was committing this offense in Bear County?
They were with their father.
I'm sorry?
They were with their father.
All right, so we have the father who can help out.
He lives in San Antonio. They have no custody orders. They do have an agreement. They abide by it on weekends.
Mhm.
And yes, thank God he's there to help. But the primary custodial parent is her. So I'm just bringing this to the court's attention. The court can do with it whatever the court wants.
No,
But
I
that's-
will.
That's her life, Judge.
So why didn't you just pull over?
I'm sorry.
Why didn't you just pull over when the officers asked you to?
I did pull over.
Then why we're here for an evading? Because according to the stipulations that I read, they asked for your license, you wouldn't give it, and then you took off.
No, I just didn't have my license on me, but I did give my driver's license number verbally.
You're here for an evading arrest detention in a vehicle. That means that you were in a vehicle. The officers stopped you or tried to stop you and you took off. That's why we're here. We're not here just for not turning over the license. We're here because you took off. So why?
Because I was scared.
Mhm.
It was trying to like break my window. And I just got scared.
All right, there's no mention of a breaking of a window in here or trying to break a window.
I wasn't there, Judge.
That's not in the stipulated evidence. So when's the last time you were employed?
25 January.
All right, so that means that she can work again. Because I require everyone to have employment. Are you receiving any type of government assistance with regards to your special needs child?
No.
Okay. All right. And this Timothy person in the police report, is that the father of your child?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, this is what the court is going to do. There's $1,000 fine that will be probated. Regular reporting by Zoom or in person. Regular UAs. Proof of employment within 45 days. No employment as a home health care provider or with minors. No driving without proof of a valid driver's license and insurance. There's going to be 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once parenting classes are completed, 50 hours will be deemed satisfied. The remaining 50 hours will be deducted upon completion of MRT. There are to be field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. If Uvalde does that. There's to be a transfer to Uvalde. 2 years deferred adjudication. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court to be successful?
Do not believe so.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? With regards to this probation, if something comes up or you need help with something, you need to let probation know. You understand? All right, good luck to you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. Who else?
Lopez, page 6, 4 down.
Geraldo Lopez. All right, Deputy, could you make an announcement?
I already did, Judge, he's not out there.
All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 00796 and 2026 CR 007376. State versus Gerardo Lopez. Can I have parties? Ah, he's here. Oh,
And we'd like to confer, Your Honor.
all right, thank you.
Is he over here?
All right, who's next?
Not too much. This is gonna be on page 6.
All right, thank you. All right, probation, there's no application on this case. Court is calling 2026 CR 007043, State versus Anthony Palomo. Can I have parties approach and announce for the record?
Roberto Vargas for the defendant, ready to proceed, Your Honor?
And are you Mr. Palomo? Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Mr. Palomo, did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, do you waive the reading?
Yes, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Yeah, Judge.
Mr. Palomo, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney?
Yes,
Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
yes, ma'am.
You're charged with theft of property less than $2,500 with 2 or more convictions as a state jail felony. Range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, ma'am.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against him?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe he's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Palomo, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No, ma'am.
Anyone promise you anything other than the plea?
No, ma'am.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes, ma'am.
If you're not a U.S. citizen by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and reentry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived his right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 1 year in the state jail facility. And this is to run concurrent with 2026 CR 002453. Has he already been sentenced in that case?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. Did you understand that to be your plea?
Yes, ma'am.
State defense?
Yes, Judge.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes, ma'am.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Any such motions?
No, Your Honor.
Then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State any evidence.
Judge, you have to say exhibit number 1, including all topics.
No objection, Your Honor.
All right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes, ma'am.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there will be no live testimony. Did you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. All right, after reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor. My client accepts responsibility, and we respectfully ask that the court accept the agreement we have with the state.
All right, why do you keep stealing?
It's,
Do you like enjoy being locked up?
no, ma'am.
Then you need to stop stealing. You know, don't take what doesn't belong to you. All right, the court will find you guilty. The court will sentence you to 1 year in the state jail facility. Give you credit for any time served. This is run concurrent with 2026 CR 002453. And there's to be no unsupervised contact with minors. Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
What is that? Minors, what is that? Yeah.
All right, did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, because this plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, because you waived your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. May I be excused?
Anyone else ready?
No, we're not.
You can sit right there. No, she's not out there.
I can, yeah, and then, I have a king sign. Well, yeah. She's back.
Just give me a moment.
Yeah.
All right, who's next?
Veronica Valenzuela, don't be one at the bottom, Judge.
She's not here either, bitch.
All right. All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 000488. and 2026 CR 007404 State versus Veronica and Valenzuela. Can I have parties announced?
Jonathan Alvarado for the defense.
All right, this hearing was scheduled at 9 a.m. It is now 10:11 a.m. The defendant has not answered docket. Deputy, did you make an announcement?
Yes, Your Honor, I did negative.
All right, defense, have you had any contact?
Judge, last contact I had, she was in custody. She looks like she got a PR bond a couple of weeks ago. She is unfortunately homeless. I have not heard from her.
All right, state. All right, the court will issue a judge's warrant, remand your client without bond.
Judge.
Thank you.
Very early. I think she has.
All right, anyone else ready?
I'm working on it right now, Judge.
Charles,
Yes, Judge.
if I could see you.
How are you? Good. Good. Question to read. I haven't heard too far, Your Honor. Zero one four five six six. Okay. Perfect. Thursday, right? Yeah, I can think about it. Okay, thank you, Norm, appreciate it.
First.
Yeah.
I'll talk to him. I see my client's file in the box, and I don't have it on my calendar. See, my old man, Daisy. She said today, I didn't know it. Okay, I just want to make sure I don't.
Anyone else ready?
Yes, let me see.
I just want to make sure he wasn't in. Okay, thank you. I don't want problems for that poor old guy.
Sorry, just I'm just looking for page.
Who is it?
Page one, Judge, second down.
All right, Mendez Trevino.
Ready on that, Judge.
All right, so what is happening with this case? Because at first it was PTD, then he was in jail, then he was released from jail.
That's correct, Judge. There's two indicted cases that were PTD that are reopened. And there's two unindicted felonies that I don't have all the discovery on, but we have some basic reports. And so we were working on the potential for a global offer. If I could get 30 days, I think we'll have an answer on that. And I think there's a decent chance it'll get worked out.
All right, Norma. Set this for a plea deadline date and jury trial in 30 days.
Yes,
Thank you both.
You're welcome.
that'll be July 23rd.
All right, July 23rd.
Mr. Trevino, don't leave yet till you sign the reset form.
All right, who's next?
I'm preparing the see right now, Judge, and they're waiting on, for a PSI, they're waiting on the prosecution.
Okay. And what PSI is that? Could I see the paperwork?
Is that out there yet?
You're correct. Yeah.
Disregard. He's not here. Oh, he's like-
Sorry about it.
Sorry. Yes.
Okay. All right, thank you. Bashan? They say this is a plea. Do you have the cause number? It's 2026 CR 004915.
Yes, Judge. No, yes.
All right, thank you. All right. Who's here on Abigail Barraza? And if she'll come forward.
Yes. How you doing, Your Honor?
Well, okay, how's it going? for you?
Good, good.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day.
Oh, thank you. I had the best father. My daughter had a baby 27 days ago, our third grandchild, so I got to spend the afternoon with that kid.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, I called my mom and wished her a happiest Father's Day. I'm like, you feel both rows, so
Yeah.
happy Father's
That's
Day.
right.
And to all the fathers who are actually doing,
Yeah.
fulfilling their obligation.
Yeah. Well, my daughter got a good guy. He's a good dad.
Oh, that is awesome.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, if he's not, let us know.
yeah, yeah. We'll sick him on you, or you on him. Yeah.
All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 004915 State versus Abigail Barraza. Can I have parties announced?
Dwight Chumley for Miss Barraza.
And are you Miss Barraza?
Yes.
Counsel, you received all discovery. Did you review it with your client?
Yes, I did.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Barraza, did you review the application for community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your? Oh, sorry, just one second. Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Counsel, I'm sorry, not sign the indictment, but you reviewed it. Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
Yes, I do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented? All right, Ms. Barraza, did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
You're charged with driving while intoxicated with a child younger than 15 years of age. That's a state jail felony. The range of punishment is anywhere from 180 days up to 2 years in a state jail facility and up to $10,000 fine. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses. The state would call in the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
Yes,
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I believe so, yes, Your Honor.
Ms. Barraza, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented? If you're not a U.S. citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her rights to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it? According to the plea, punishment is to be assessed at 2 years in the state jail facility. There's a $2,000 fine, and the state is recommending community supervision. Did you understand that to be the plea? State defense?
Yes,
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that, you're waiving your right to appeal. The only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand? Any such motions?
no, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 4 years, 10 days in the Bear County Jail, TAP evaluation, 200 hours community service restitution, DWI intervention, VIP panel. VIP. Condition of no driving, scram device for half the term, parenting classes, 2-year driver's license suspension. Did you understand those were recommendations from the state? The court does not have to follow those recommendations. Now, with regards to the 10 days in the Bear County Jail, any objections to her serving that on GPS? All right. And then to the offense, how do you plead? Guilty. State any evidence?
Sheet of receipts, exhibit 1 and all attachments.
No objection, Your
All
Honor.
right, state, you may be excused. Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent? Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports? But most importantly, there'll be no live testimony. Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence states exhibits 1 and attachments, and the court will review the same. After reviewing states exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client?
Yes, Your Honor, my client is sole parent of 4 children. She feels horrible about this. I've had, her mother's here today with her, and they're discussing her care for her substance use, and she's all in. Whatever you would like her to do, she's willing to do, Your Honor. She loves those kids a lot, and I don't know, addiction's a tough thing to come to grips with, and I think she's learned her lesson and is willing to get help and do whatever is necessary. Also, Your Honor, she maintains a separate residence from her mother, and her mother's car has an interlock device on it, but the mother needs to sell the car, and she's not using it. She doesn't have access to it because they don't live together anymore. So I was just, if we could just do like she's going to be on a scram device. I don't know how that works in involving, try her driving a car, but if there's any other way we can do it so that her mother can sell the vehicle.
Are you employed?
No, not gonna do.
So who do you live with?
Myself, my kids, or my mom.
All right, so how do you support yourself financially if you're,
I just,
all right, and how old are you?
27.
All right, so you've got to start supporting yourself and supporting your children. Do you understand? And how far did you go in school?
In school?
How far did you go in school?
I went to college. I have a dental assistant.
Mhm.
certificate, basically.
So what are you planning on doing with the rest of your life?
I want to go back into, since I already missed for dental assisting, I already missed it. I need to go back and take a test again so I can go back and to do that.
All right, so when are you going to do that?
This year.
All right, because people have plans to do things, and then you look up and 10 years have passed and you still haven't done anything. Okay? So how often do you drink?
I was drinking before, but since the accident, I stopped.
All right. And how did you stop? Are you in any type of program, or you just said, hey?
No, I was, yes.
What program?
While I was on probation, I was doing I was taking the weekly UAs, and then I was doing also some of the classes I had started.
All right, so you were on probation where?
Here, carrying on a misdemeanor deduct, yeah.
Ah, so now I understand why people are asking for what they're asking for. This is what you have to realize, and I know you're probably remorseful about all of this, but so much could have happened while you were passed out. One, somebody could have came along and taken your children, and you wake up, your children are all gone. Two, you could have been driving, you could have hit somebody and killed somebody, or either killed your children. Your attorney will tell you, I don't think I have ever, or he's ever run into somebody who's charged with intoxication manslaughter who said, you know what, my plan today is to get intoxicated, drive and kill somebody. That's never usually the case. Usually it's you get intoxicated, you don't realize you're intoxicated, and you drive and you kill somebody, and then you're crying, and then you're looking at major prison time. So you're one of those people who cannot drink at all because you don't know when to stop, and you cannot stop. You understand? All right, this is what the court is going to do. Court is finding you guilty. The court is going to sentence you to 2 years in the state jail facility, suspended and probated for 3 years, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs. Make sure she's tested for ethanol, and we'll do a referral to felony drug court.
Okay, Your
There's going to be 200 hours of community service restitution. 100 hours will be deemed satisfied if you obtain your certification for dental hygienist or whatever you want to do, okay? So you can either get your certification or you can do that 100 hours. The remaining hours will be deducted, 1 hour for every sober support meeting that is completed. So here's your choice. You can do 10 days in the Bear County Jail, which would start today, or either you can do 10 days full GPS. That means 10 days full GPS. That means you can't leave your house. You're just at home for 10 days. Or if you're employed, or if you need to go to the grocery store or do something of that nature, I will give you 20 days partial GPS, and you'll have a window of when you can take care of any type of personal needs. So which,
Yeah, 20 to 30 days.
all right, so there's going to be 20 days partial GPS. Pick a day, pick a time.
Yeah, to get it hooked up, you need.
No. I mean, what day it's going to be partial. So what day will she need to run her errands? She'll get 1 day.
Oh, 1 day, okay, during the week,
I,
yeah,
I guess on Tuesday.
okay.
All right, so Tuesday, she's allowed to be out of her home from what time?
In the morning, so by 7:30.
All right, 7:30 a.m. to, let's be reasonable.
Yeah, like 4 in the afternoon or something.
All right, 7 a.m. to 4:30 p.m. on Tuesdays. Waive GPS fees. DWI intervention. VIP live. There's to be no driving. Removal of ignition interlock. Scram device in exchange for the ignition interlock. And that's to be half the term. And there's to be an affidavit of non-driving as well. There's to be a TAP evaluation out of custody. So felony drug court will probably accept you if you're honest with them. If you're not honest with them, they're not going to accept you. And what will end up happening, a TAP evaluation will take place, and whatever the recommendation of TAP, that's the recommendation that's going to be followed. Parenting classes. And 2-year license suspension. Probation. With regards to the parenting classes, let's do this. So she'll have 50 hours deducted if she obtains the certification from community service restitution, and then another 50 hours deducted upon completion of parenting classes, and then the remaining 100 hours, 1 hour for each sober support meeting completed. And there'll be field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. Probation, is there anything else? Thank you. Proof of employment within 45 days. No employment as a home healthcare provider with minors. Probation, make that 60 days since she's going to be on the GPS. So proof of employment within 60 days. Is there anything else, probation? Anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No, ma'am.
All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it? Because it's plea bargaining agreement, because I followed your plea bargaining agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. If you have a question over what that is, you'll need to speak to an attorney. Do you understand? All right, so here's the thing. You probably have your group of friends, right? If you are out and you're trying to tell your friends you're trying to maintain your sobriety, and they're not helping you with that, maybe they're drinking in front of you. You may have to tell them, hey, at this point in my sobriety journey, I can't be around people who are drinking. If they still want to drink, then they're not your friends. You understand? If there's something you need, be sure and let probation know about it, okay? and get a sponsor.
Yes, with AA. Yeah.
All right, good luck to you.
All right.
Yeah, permission to record one.
On what?
She had a existing.
Yes. All right, the warrant will be recalled.
Thank you, Judge.
Can you give me that clause number again so I can put it in the system?
Yes, 2026.
Mhm.
CR 00915.
All right, thank you. All right, anyone else ready?
Yes, Randy Oviatt, page 9 went down.
All right, Randy Ovalle. All right, this is your attorney? All right.
Judge, we've met in the hall.
Mhm.
I've spoken to the state. I'm gonna bring to them tomorrow a terabyte drive. There's the discovery is voluminous. I've also reached out to his prior attorney to see if they can forward to my office whatever evidence they had.
Okay,
So I'd like to, if we get like a 45-day-ish discovery setting, that would be
Yes.
fantastic.
all right, Norm, I need a 45-day reset for discovery. August when? All right, August 6th. Once you sign the reset form, you are excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, who else is ready?
It's Adam Vasquez, page 2, 4 down.
Adam Vasquez? Yes. Yes.
Morning.
Good morning. Oh, all right. So today is plea deadline and jury trial date.
Judge, we received a new offer today.
Mhm.
My client is from out of town. We would like to sit down today and go through that and just make sure that that he understands it and that I had a chance to communicate. I'd ask him for a short reset to take care of that.
All right, Thursday.
We can do that.
All right, Norma, recall this back for Thursday, please.
Yes, ma'am. 25th.
Yes.
Yeah, approach judge.
Hey,
Coming out Tuesday.
I will be out Tuesday. Let me just tell you what.
Flo told me she wasn't here.
No. Let me just tell you what happened. And I have witnesses. I ended up having a sinus infection and everything from allergies. So that's why, but I am recovered enough to
Okay,
get out there. And Bashan's coming with me too.
all right,
Yes,
okay.
I will be
Focus-
there.
Focus on the movement.
Man, I don't even understand right now why I am not signing up for Wimbledon. I should be playing Wimbledon. I should be,
This is your adjunct to move forward. Okay,
All
I'll
right,
tell
I'll
him
be
you're
there.
coming tomorrow.
Yes, I will be there. All right, counsel.
Judge, in talking to my client, can we ask for a 2-week reset just so he can make sure he gets the time off from work? He would be here Thursday if you order him.
Mhm.
But it would be much better for his employment future if he could put in an actual PTO.
All right, Norman, can you call this for June 30th instead?
June 30th.
Yes,
Thank you, Judge.
you're welcome.
Thank you, Mom.
You're welcome. All right, who's next?
The next one is Ronnie Simmons, page 7 at the bottom.
All right, who's here on Ronnie Simmons? All right, the court is calling 2023 CR 079 1, State versus Ronnie Wayne Simmons Jr. Can I have parties announced?
Rick Payne for the state of Texas.
John Robertson for Mr. Summons.
And are you Mr. Simmons? I'm sorry, Simons. Are you Mr. Simons? All right. Did you review the motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision with your attorney and state's motion to supplement pending motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke probation? Are you the same Ronnie Wayne Simons Jr. who's placed on deferred adjudication in 2023 CR 0791 for the offense of assault family second offense on February 27, 2023 for a period of 6 years? Is that you? All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, I'll have state's original motion to enter adjudication of guilt. Violation condition number 2. On or about the 19th day of September 2024 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant Ronnie Wayne Simons Jr. did then and there failed to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you please, is that true or not true?
True. Violation condition number 2. On or about the 17th day of January 2025 in Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Ronnie Wayne Simons Jr., did then and there failed to submit to drug testing as directed by the court officer, supervision officer, and or a duly authorized agent of the court in violation of condition number 2.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
True. United States moving on to the supplemental motion. Violation condition number 4. In Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Ronnie Wayne Simons Jr., did then and there failed to report to a supervision officer as directed for the months of April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December 2025 in violation condition number 4.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
Two. And finally, Your Honor, violation condition number 4. In Bear County, Texas, the defendant, Ronnie Wayne Simons Jr., did then and there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of January, February, March, April, and May 2026 in violation condition number 4.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
State will waive the other 3 remaining violations off of state's original motion of adjudication of guilt.
Any objection?
No, Your Honor.
All right, did you understand by pleading true to violations 2, 2, 4, and 4, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, sentence you up to 10 years in the prison and up to $10,000 fine? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violations 2, 2, 4, and 4? Court will find 2, 2, 4, and 4 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
I believe we're going to go open to the court, Your Honor, with our recommendations for this.
All right, I don't have a trial court certification.
Okay.
Oh, you judge.
That's okay.
Both Rex contemplating continuation at some.
Yes, Your Honor, my state's recommendation is to deny the state's motion. Alter and amend conditions to have safety followed by safety aftercare.
This is a certification. Indication.
Thank you. I'll write it in. All right, and what are you requesting?
Judge, we're in the same vein that the state is the apparently the jail, the court, the probation officer report to the court noted that the jail TAP evaluation recommended ISF followed by ISF aftercare. Ultimately the probation recommendation was for safe P. I would ask the court to consider SATF as an option. It's my understanding that the wait list to get into SATF is basically as soon as they're cleared medical, then they have space. Checked with probation CLOs foreign. It's about a 45-day wait for safety. I think SATF's a better program personally. And I think that he would obviously benefit from treatment.
All right, does anybody want to address the fact that he hadn't been seen for 14 months and why he should be continued?
I can tell you what I was told, Judge, and that he had a conversation with his probation officer and said that this warrant was coming out. He just stopped. There's never a good reason for that. It's the easiest thing to do, doesn't cost any money. But I know that some people just get stuck in a rut and they can't see their way out of it. Anything you'd like to talk to the floor about, Lonnie?
Want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God? All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
My son's been,
All right, so where you been for over a year?
well, actually, I've been, working, trying to, get everything, get situated, working on,
Why didn't you just turn yourself in?
I did. That's what I did,
All right, and when did you turn yourself in?
about a month ago.
All right, so why didn't you do it sooner?
Well, I had to, I had a good, opportunity with the job, so I went away with that job. I want to learn, along with,
What job is
tech,
this?
do maintenance for apartments.
Mhm.
And, they gave me some books to study. I did a test, pretty much on computers, about like everything around, community and, people.
And so what happened? Did you
I just
obtain the job?
Yes, I'm just doing a lot better and.
Oh, no,
that's why I
no.
turned
Let's
myself
backtrack a
in.
little bit.
Yeah.
So you said you were studying to obtain employment.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you obtain the employment?
I got moved to a different job.
Well, no. Did you take the test? Did you pass the
Yes,
test? Did
yes,
you get
ma'am.
the employment?
Yes, ma'am.
And what is this employment?
Make ready for apartments, which is maintenance, and I also got my certificate of cooperator. So I went and got that done, and I just been going ever since, just staying busy, working.
All right, and how often have you been using in these past 14 months?
I haven't, I've been busy with my son on baseball, sports, just staying busy.
Do you have proof of this employment that he's talking about or this certification? Can you provide proof of that to your attorney?
Yes, ma'am, I can.
All right,
I
when
just
can
don't
you,
have my phone on me.
when can you provide proof of that to your attorney?
As soon as I'm able to get to my phone,
And when will that be?
whenever I'm out.
Well, where is your phone?
Property?
Oh,
Yes,
you
ma'am.
you can release property to your attorney for that information.
Do you have a phone number for your employer
Uh,
that you know, or did it only on your phone?
I don't know if
Oh,
Right.
just give them, I mean, that's what Google's for.
Is there a company name?
yes.
Has that for me today, then I'll make a decision for today. If he doesn't have that today, then we're gonna put sentencing off.
Thank you.
You're welcome. All right, who's next?
Brandon Redondo, page 340 down.
Arredondo? Here. All right, so in this case, where are we on discovery?
Good morning, Judge. I have, or the state has tendered to me everything related to discovery. There was a plea offer on the file. I communicated it to my client. He wants some time to think about it, but I do have all discovery, Judge.
All right, if you all can tender discovery acknowledgement, how old are you?
29 years old.
All right, Ms. Ferguson, if you'll set this for a plea deadline date in 3 weeks.
July 13th.
July 13th?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, Alfonso.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yeah.
Jerry, don't go. Where's he at? Come here, please. You need to talk to your attorney.
Okay. Thank you.
But you're done here.
You should be. Okay, so it's one on. Yeah.
Mr. May.
I think anything else that it's not a house.
He's gonna have to read my one.
But it's too much.
Oh, no, that's.
They started at Easter, right, but they're done by 2:30.
Once they're, I think you're not saying that the bench warrant for. Yeah. Okay. I don't know if they should come to you. Yeah, I'm trying to, I'm going backwards. I know.
It's so much.
Mhm.
We'll come back to your headache.
All right, we don't. Have to agree about that. No, so. Motion. Okay.
Yeah, tomorrow. You're gonna stick this. That's okay, that's true.
Yes, I did not yet. Why am I on the list? Side list here. You know what? Monday morning, I'm very hot.
It's very.
I can do Thursday. Okay. Okay. Kids, I'm Pomerantz. Okay, cool. Thank you so much.
What is it?
Oh.
Correct. I don't know, we're in trial, on trial, we're ready for trial. So. Yeah.
All rise. I took a different route. Sorry, Deputy Laura. All right, everyone, please be seated.
Gotta read for him. Okay, thank you.
We're gonna need, I guess, to try to reset him so I can get some documentation. Got it. Maybe I let the voice.
Thank you.
Don't give it away to the elevators. I'm gonna be having to fix that. But is it just more about my day?
He's got a motion for resign. I think it was titled intro, but it's not intro. That guy's. Has been.
Just 1 second. Maybe another judge will sign that, but. No. Yes.
I found the office, left a voicemail, so I should be able to track down an employer to get verification. Probably
Okay.
not gonna happen this morning.
Well, if you want us to put a hold on him and finish at this afternoon, just let me know. Or if you want to have it recalled for tomorrow, we can have it recalled for tomorrow.
Do that.
All right,
Or could we recall it for Wednesday,
not Wednesday.
Thursday?
Yeah, we can do Thursday.
Let's do Thursday. That'd probably be better.
All right. Let me see if I find your guy. I'm gonna have him come back up, please.
Ronnie.
What page is Simon's on again?
Page 7 at the bottom.
All right, we're back on the record in 2023 CR 0791. State versus Ronnie Wayne Simons. Just 1 second. All right, in this case, the court is finding violations of 2, 2, 4, and 4 true, and the court will recall this for Thursday for sentencing. And counsel, if you're able to, you're an officer of the court, if you're able to get in contact with them and they give you the information, then that will be acceptable to the court.
Okay, very well.
Thank you.
I'll do my best. Thank you.
You're welcome. Somebody dated this for me. Hey, Michael.
I know. It's a little things, Judge. Thank you, Your Honor.
I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a good one.
You too.
You're welcome. Okay, on this one, but
Yes, Judge.
you'll have to speak with, but if there's some sort of special circumstance, you'll have to take it through the proper channels.
What, I thought they were through you, but.
No,
Yeah,
Doctor committee, and then.
Oh, the
come back.
doctor commission.
Yes.
I didn't know that was still that.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, thank you. You're welcome. All right, anyone else ready?
Yes, Charles McKinnis, page 5, two down.
Charlie McKinnis. Good morning.
Good morning.
All right, where are we on discovery?
We have discovery judge, as of today anyway. And I'm going to be asking the court to appoint an investigator. I've asked her to submit that motion for us. There are some witnesses that we need to have interviewed. We do have an offer.
All right, Norma,
Yes, ma'am.
I need a reset date, plea deadline date, 45 days.
Would that be July 13th?
All right, once you sign the reset form, you have an excuse.
That's not.
Oh, I'm sorry, August 6th, Judge, August 6th. It was highlighted on the.
All right, thank you. Once you sign the reset form, you'll be excused.
He's gonna get me a form.
All right, who's next?
Is, Geraldo Lopez, page 6, 4 down.
Geraldo Lopez.
Yes, Your Honor. He's in custody.
All right, come down, sir. All right, where are we on discovery?
Judge, on the original case, the assault case, I think we've got discovery. He was just served and was taken into custody on a new case, new indictment on the violation of bond protective order. And he doesn't presently have a bond set on that, so we're going to be filing a motion to set a bond. I believe there may be a time on Thursday, either you could hear it or refer us out or something.
Okay. Norma, can I have a 30-day reset for discovery?
July 23rd.
All right, and then whenever your attorney files the motion, the court will hear it.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you. All right, who's next?
Jonathan Pomeratz, page 1, 4 down.
Pomeratz. Good morning.
Good morning, Liz.
All right, you're set for jury trial. We're currently in a jury trial.
So I heard.
So Norma, if you'll recall this for next week for jury trial, and he needs to be brought over dressed. What did? Put it, yes.
I apologize for interrupting. I do believe there's a motion for continuance on file, unnecessary material for the state is out. Of the state, really stepping up until I believe July 14th is what defense was telling me.
All right, Norma?
Yes, sir.
Put this for next week, and the judge who will be here, you will have to file that motion and have it heard. Norma, this is
June 30th.
June 30th. You're welcome.
Thank you, Judge.
You're welcome.
Do we know the judges next week?
It's probably Angelini.
All right, thank you, Judge.
Thank you.
Excuse?
Yes. And Norma, he needs to be dressed. All right, who's next?
Caesar Carrera, feet 4-1 down.
All righty, good morning. Oh, where's he?
Come on.
Oh my gosh, your new baby. I have to come see the new baby. All right, so where are we on discovery?
So Judge, we just got this file this morning. This, I think, the first setting on this case in here. There are 2 other cases that are unindicted with the family violence unit.
Okay.
Rick's asked me to get about 30 to 45 days. He's gonna take over the intake on it,
Mhm.
so that we can try and work with it directly and see if we can get some kind of resolution with this.
All
case.
right, Norman, can you recall this in 45 days for discovery? All right,
Thank you, Judge.
you're welcome.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay.
Right,
Marcial Diaz, Your Honor, he's in the second row with the overalls.
what
And
page is he on?
Let me get that for you. Page 5, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lauren.
Okay. All right, do you have all of the discovery?
I do, Your Honor.
Has the state tendered an offer?
They have.
All right, Norma, set this for a plea deadline date in 30 days.
Perfect.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, who's next?
It's Odom, for sentencing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Judge, may I approach with the discovery acknowledgement on that case? Thank you.
Judge, before we go on the record, there's just a couple of things we wanted to update you on regarding Mr. Odom's case.
All right, I tell you what, just give me, if you ask to step back, just give me 5 minutes.
Okay, Judge.
Okay. All right, so are y'all ready to proceed on sentencing?
Partially, Judge. You may recall this was one where the court had asked for the CPS records regarding my client to be
Mhm.
provided.
Yes.
The state's received partial as far as CPS records go. They are being told they should be getting all of them by tomorrow.
Okay,
So I was hoping to come back. I know you guys have court on Wednesday for
Mhm.
Thursday to finish sentencing. However, my client's godmother, who is present today,
Mhm.
cannot be here on Thursday.
okay.
So I was hoping to do her testimony at least today, Judge. If that's okay with the court. Okay.
All right, the court is calling 2026 CR 0035541 and 2026 CR 0000476, State versus Robert Edward Odoms Jr. Can I have parties announced?
Ashley Jones for the state.
And Jonathan Alvarado for the defense.
All right, and are you Mr. Odoms?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, State, do you have any witnesses?
We do, Your Honor, we have our jail falls custodian, who's also here today, and would prefer to get her testimony on the record today.
That's fine, Judge.
All right, so with regards to the jail calls, are there going to be objections? You want them to lay the foundation?
There's not going to be an objection, Judge. They're only going to admit one jail call, my understanding. There are some additional records she's going to reference that I would like to just cross her a little bit on, Judge. So I just have a few questions.
Okay, sure. Well, what is the exhibit?
Well, Your Honor, it would be State's Exhibit 3. If there's no objection to the jail calls, then I'll just have her testify, for the other information.
Any objection?
No objection. That's just the one jail call,
It
right?
is just the
Then
one.
no objection to State's Exhibit 3.
All right, State's Exhibit number 3, the jail call will be admitted,
Yes, sir.
and then call your witness.
Right here, so if you're back against the counter.
And then Norma, this is going to be recalled for Thursday.
Yes, sir.
All the way to the front, ma'am.
Hello. Hi. Good morning. Can you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Sylvia Castillo.
All right, state you may proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. Ms. Castillo, what is it that you do?
I work for IC Solutions.
And what is that?
We do communication services for jails and prisons across the nation.
Okay, and, with that service, are inmates able to make phone calls?
Yes.
And how does that process begin for?
For specifically Bear County,
Yes.
they need to enroll into the phone. So they put in their SID number, they select a 4-digit passcode, and then they'll repeat some prompts, verbiage, so that the system can get enough of their voice to match with that SID number and passcode that they just.
Okay, so then each call of that budget are identified by the SID number and then also the voice verification?
Yes, it's called a PIN, which is the SID number, their 4-digit passcode, and then their voice. So they're asked to state their name in the United States of America, and if everything matches, the call will be allowed to go out.
I see. And then in your job, are you able to see who the call was made or what number the call was made to?
Yes.
Okay. And just so you're aware, State's Exhibit 3, which was the CB, has already been entered into evidence. But can you tell me the CSN number for that call?
I don't have it memorized, but I have it on the call detail.
Sure, would it help to review the two paperwork documents that you guys have? So it's State's Exhibits 1 and 2. And you can refresh your memory? What,
Go ahead.
let me back up. What is a CSN number?
It's a call sequence number, which is the unique identifier of every call.
And what's the CSN number for certificate three?
It's 325-08-0812.
Okay, and what phone number was that phone made to?
210-799-8457.
And what date was that phone made?
5/20/2026.
And then I'd also like to ask you about, how many phone calls has this defendant made to 210-931-1115?
153.
453 phone calls, and what were those? Is that from when he was arrested 10/22/2025 to present?
Yes.
Okay, and out of those phone calls, how many actually connected?
No.
So they were all for 0 seconds. Does that mean that the person receiving the phone call from the jail did not pick up the phone?
Right. Either they didn't pick up or they didn't answer, accept the phone call.
And then how many jail calls total have been made to that phone number that I listed previously?
583.
And is that within the same date range? And is it common for inmates to use other people's phone records to call certain numbers?
It does happen.
But 453 can be attributed to this defendant, to that one. I'll ask the rest of the questions.
Just a few questions for you, ma'am. I don't know the exact number, because that's a lot of math for me, but there was a certain number of calls that went to that specific phone number during this period of time, right?
Yes.
And there was a specific number of phone calls came from my client Sid, right?
Yeah.
And so the difference, whatever number that is, I think it was like 100 and something, that came from other Sids, we have no way of verifying that they came from my client, correct?
No.
They
Not,
could,
not based on this. No.
and just to reiterate, as far as you can tell, none of these phone calls were ever answered, right? Ask the judge.
No further questions, Your Honor.
All right, any objection to the court asking a question?
Not from the
No
state.
objection, Judge.
Can you tell me when is the last call, the date of the last call that is attributed to this defendant, to that number?
Three 2026.
3/22/2026. All right, thank you.
Yeah.
All right, any other questions for the
Not
witness?
not from the defense judge.
All right, thank you.
May this witness be excused, Your Honor?
Not, yeah. Excuse.
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, state any other witness?
No,
today?
just-
All right, and you can call your witness.
Call Serica Johnson, Judge.
Hello, could you raise your right hand for me, please? Do you solemnly swear and affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand if you'll state your name for the record.
Sarika Johnson.
All right, defense, you may proceed.
Thank you, Judge. Good morning, Ms. Johnson. How do you know Robert?
I've been knowing Robert since he was 2 years old. He's actually my stepson.
And can you tell the court, how did you come to be Robert's stepmother?
Me and his dad got married back in August 14th of 2010.
And what is Robert's father's name?
Robert Edward Owens.
Now, are you and Robert's father still together?
No.
Are you still involved in Robert's life?
Yes.
How so?
Robert, I still take care of his little sister and his grandson. I'm not his grandson, but his nephew, and also I'm personally basically like a mother figure to him.
And you said he was 2 when he came into your life, so has that been pretty much his only mother figure?
No, he's with his own mother, but he's also his mom, when she had custody of him, so forth, but his dad and I were family friends, knew each other, so I knew about Robert. I remember when he first got his first tricycle and so forth.
So his biological mother has been in his life as well.
Correct, until he was 10.
What happened when he was 10?
She got the kids off, her kids got removed from CPS custody.
So CPS ended up removing them from her home.
Yes.
Okay. Now, you had provided a letter at one of our previous court dates that the judge had an opportunity to review at the time. I want to talk about some of the things that are in that letter. After Robert got removed from his biological mother's home or her custody, did he come to live with y'all?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And describe for the judge what it was like raising Robert and difficulties he was having after he came into your care.
Robert has having a lot of difficulties with being able to live. I've never seen the child not be able to go to sleep at night and be able to wake up in the morning without being afraid that someone was going to come and take him and steal him. It was like he was kept saying, they're going to come take us. My mama said they're going to come take us. And I never understood that. We had to sleep with the lights on. He was, because the CPS was ongoing with his other siblings, because I only had 2. The other 3 were still in the system. We had to follow everything that the doctor told us. So we were medicating Robert with medicines like clonidine, Calvé, Seroquel, Adderall, lithium, Abilify. He's made attempts to run in and out of traffic. He's having behavior issues in school. He jumped out of my car. He tried to jump off a bridge. He's had a lot of issues, and he was never medically stable, never mentally stable. And then on top of that, he got abused. At school, one of his friends, not even a friend, a boy off the bus, followed him to the YMCA and raped him. So he's just been going through a lot. And it just saddens me that I'm even having to go through this, see them go through this, because he hasn't had a break. He was homeless.
Let me just jump in a little bit because you need to make sure it's question and answer. I appreciate you giving that information. That's what I was trying to get at. And let me ask you, specifically, you mentioned some medications, right? Do you remember what some of his diagnoses were as far as the mental health goes?
Robert was diagnosed with, because he was such a kid, they did not diagnose him with bipolar, but they diagnosed him with a mood disorder because he was a kid. They said they couldn't diagnose him with that until he got 18. He had ADHD and he had episodes of seizures, but he never had one in our home because he had all these medicines on him.
Yeah.
We can never really tell if he was having a seizure or if he was just having an outburst because of being misdiagnosed and being over-medicated.
Yeah. But those medications you were giving him, those were from the instructions of the doctors and part of this, I'm guessing, the CPS plan.
Lower range, yes.
So because of all of these issues he was going through, him acting out, but did he get put in the juvenile system, juvenile detention?
He did.
Okay. And did that help matters?
He had issues in juvenile where they would put him in security and he would be having incidents where he was not okay because they never really truly was able to get him properly medicated. He was having episodes in there. He even used his feces and smeared it on the wall in there. I mean, he's just not had any type of stability when it comes to his mental health.
Yeah. So I want to ask you about recently, leading up to his most recent incarceration, the cases we're here for today. Had you been in contact with him at all leading up to that?
Yes, Robert had actually, we had a conversation, I think about in August or September this year, where he wanted to call CPS on his grandmother because his grandmother was letting his older brother, which was molesting him, had raped him, continue to molest his older brother, his younger brother. They're older now, but he called the Dope Detective Services on him because of it. And he wanted to know, Mom, why does he continue to keep doing this to us?
Yeah. What about conversations about like his living situation, like his personal life? We haven't.
Right. So he was talking to this girl and he had his own place and she had her own place. I was like, that's good, Robert. I'm glad you had your own place and you're doing good. You're working. He said, yeah, Mom, I got a job. I got a car. I'm doing good for myself. I was so proud of him because it's like he's been through so much. And then all of a sudden he was like, yeah, Mom, I gave up my place to move in with her to help her with her kids and her bills.
And then this happened a few weeks later, I'm guessing.
This incident happened.
Okay. And obviously Robert has pled, he's taking responsibility for what he did. So I don't want to get into that necessarily, but what I ask you about is this. Were you aware that at the time, around this time, he had stopped taking his medication?
Well, actually, Robert, he went into the next hospital to get medicated and he kept trying to he didn't have enough insurance to, so that he never got his social security restarted, so that way he can get the Medicaid, so that way he can continue to see psychiatrist. So I didn't know he had stopped taking his medicine. I just knew that he was not properly medicated because he said that he didn't have any insurance to cover.
Yeah. So the judge obviously has a decision she's going to make regarding whether or not to send Robert to prison or to give him probation. And Robert's never been to prison before, has he?
No.
Okay. And knowing Robert since he was 2 years old and seeing what he's gone through, either being with CPS, juvenile detention, now as an adult, do you believe that he could be rehabilitated if he goes to sort of inpatient treatment or some sort of structured program through probation?
I believe that Robert wants more for himself because going through all the things that he's going through and the steps that he's made to build himself up, getting a job, getting his own place, trying to go back to school to get his GED, doing those things shows me that he wants to do more. And then I'm always encouraging him. We're always trying to say, well, good job, congratulations, you did good.
Yeah.
Keep going forward. And the fact that he even went to the next hospital to get help and assistance lets me know that he wants more for himself. He wants to be better. He wants to be able to have a good life because he hasn't had it once. You know, he's been struggling his whole childhood.
Yeah. And I think you had mentioned to me even while he's been in the jail, when he's talked to you, he has said things to this effect as well. Is that true?
I had to call in and report that he had attempted to say he felt like he was suicidal and that he was having seizures and that his head was hurting him. So I called into mental health and they did a 72-hour hold, but I never heard anything about him being properly medicated or diagnosed or looked into while he was incarcerated.
Regarding if he is getting probation, are you here in San Antonio?
I am.
Okay. And you said he still take care of his youngest sister or younger sister?
His sister has her own place, but I'm
Help the grandkid, right? Yeah, okay. Would you be able to support Robert if he was able to get probation?
I wouldn't be able to financially provide him a home, no, because I currently have moved on into another relationship and I have my own situation there, so I wouldn't be able to provide him with a home, but I'll be able to continue to provide him the support, assistance of being there for him and support him.
And I know he also has a grandmother he cares about a lot, right?
Miss Demetrius.
And is she well? Is she not well? I think I was told that she might be sick. Is that true? No? Okay, never mind.
It's I know that the most recent thing that I've heard is that his mom is in a hospital and she's lupus and she's really sick.
I guess what I'm trying to get at is besides yourself, does he have other people who can support him? Not just financially, not much financially necessarily,
He has
but
a godfather that communicates with and was helping him providing with commissary while he was locked up.
and he has a brother, I think, too, right?
And he has a that's been helping him as well.
I pass with this judge.
State.
Yes.
Hi, Ms. Johnson, how are you?
I'm good.
Okay, so I just have a few questions for you. I'm Ashley Jones, the prosecutor in this case. And you understand that it's my job to look out not only for the complainant of women's safety, but also for safety of them, right? Which includes you. Okay? Are you aware that Robert has 7 open cases with you right now?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you aware that 4 of them are assaultive offenses or harassing offenses?
Are you talking about besides the one that he was incarcerated with two of the?
Yeah, so are you aware that he's accused of assaulting 2 officers?
Yes.
And then also the component for this case that we are testifying about?
Yes.
And then you're also aware that he's alleged to have been harassed. That's it.
I did not know that.
And would you agree with me that if somebody wouldn't leave somebody alone, that behavior needs to be stopped?
Yes.
And would you say 453 phone calls in a 8-month period is a lot of phone calls?
Yes.
Especially when that contact has been requested to have stopped.
So I'm not quite sure about the contact being requested to be stopped. How did you find out about this case where he's alleged assaulting you?
Oh, I pulled it up.
Okay.
So what I do is that I check on, to see how they're doing. And his sister as well. I go to portalbear.org to see if they're needing, like, if there's anything that's going on with them in their lives. Because they don't tell me everything.
Sure.
So I'll look it up. And I do it for all my family members.
Are you aware that part of the facts here in this case is that Robert choked Amanda?
I saw that that was one of the charges.
Do you think you should take responsibility for that action?
I heard that he already did.
Do you think there are consequences to actions?
I believe so.
And do you think people should be faced with consequences?
I understand you, yes.
Like, nothing further, Judge.
No question if
Yes,
there's
Judge.
no objection.
No objections.
All right, so you mentioned that he had a place to live and then he moved the complainant into his place. Is that what you're saying?
Your Honor, what happened is that he had a place to live and she needed assistance with her place, so he gave up his apartment and moved in with her to help her.
Okay. All right, I just wanted that to be clear in my mind.
Yes, ma'am, because he had previously had an apartment on his own when someone broke into his home and robbed him. And so he ended up getting another place, and then he was like, "We're doing good, Mom. I got this girl, da 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 da." And I told him then, I said, "Are you getting the mental health that you need?" He said, "Yes, ma'am." I went into the next, and that's when I found out about the next. And I told him, I said, "You need to follow up with your social security so that way you can stay stable on your medicine." He says, "Yes, ma'am, I did." And he says, "Yes, ma'am."
And I can tell you, Child Protective Services, usually with children, they're placed on a lot of medications and nobody ever asks for a second opinion. When I was an attorney representing children, I always asked for a second opinion
And we did.
and people didn't want to do it. But I said, hey, if this were your child, you get a second opinion.
So we did. And they told us, we get him out of, he would go into a rage and they'll put him on different medicines. And they told him, give him 30 days.
And how old was he when they put him on lithium?
He was like 11.
Yeah, that shouldn't be done. Lithium is usually last resort.
Yeah, and they made us check his blood. He would give blood work for him like once a month to make sure that he was stable.
Okay. All right, thank you for letting me know and giving me some insight. All right, thank you. All right, so any other witnesses? We'll be back on Thursday.
Correct, Judge, yeah.
All right, and then hopefully you all will have your CPS ready.
Yes, Judge.
All right,
And the last thing is that we just need to protect what privacy.
okay, sure. And can you give that to the court reporter?
Yes,
please?
Judge, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, who's next?
Page 5, first one down. Dia.
Russell Davis. I'm sorry, Marcial Diaz. Okay, I thought yeah, that's done.
Oh,
That's,
I'm sorry, just, I'm behind.
all right, who's ready?
I got a pre-read.
Okay. All right, Heather Gonzalez. In probation, this is an application. Well, Tony,
Morning.
good morning. You're always dapper.
Oh my God, it's luck today.
All right, court is calling 2025 CR 014223, State versus Heather Lee Gonzalez. Can I have parties announced?
Ready for the state?
Tony Jimenez for Miss Gonzalez.
All right, and are you Miss Gonzalez?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client?
We did, Your Honor.
Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Gonzalez, did you review the application for deferred adjudication with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it? Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Your Honor.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
Judge would be going on the lesser included offense of DWI first.
Any objection?
None, Your Honor.
Did you review the court admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places? All right, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense of driving while intoxicated as the first offense. That's a Class B misdemeanor. Range of punishment is up to a $2,000 fine and up to 6 months in the Bear County Jail. If you have a plea with the state, the court does not have to follow your plea. If the court does not follow your plea and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you, and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. You have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent. By entering this plea, you're giving up those rights. Did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes, I'm not gonna give up.
Are you giving up the rights and entering into a plea bargain agreement in this
Oh,
case?
yes.
Did you understand that the court were to grant your application for deferred adjudication? If for any reason your deferred adjudication were revoked, the court could find you guilty and sentence you up to 6 months in the Bear County Jail and up to a $2,000 fine? You're gonna have to speak up. Nobody can hear you.
Yeah.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has, Your Honor.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
I do.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
Yes, she was.
Ms. Gonzalez, has anyone threatened you, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea? Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
If you're not a US citizen, by entering this plea, you will be deported, denied naturalization, and re-entry. Did you understand?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the lesser included offense. They're asking that your punishment be assessed at a $500 fine, and they're recommending deferred adjudication. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes.
State defense?
Yes.
Yes, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver of appeal paragraph with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in both places?
Yes.
By signing that you're waiving your right to appeal, the only items that can be appealed are written pretrial motions that have been filed, heard, and ruled upon by the court. Did you understand?
Yes.
Counsel, are there any such motions?
None, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There'll be 48 hours community service restitution, DWI education, VIP live, and ignition interlock for half the term. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state, and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yeah.
Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest? State any evidence.
Judge, we have to take zone number one and all attachments.
No objection.
State you may be excused.
Thank you, Judge.
Did you review the waiver and stipulations with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yeah.
Again, did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call, and the right to remain silent?
Yeah.
Did you understand that today the state will be presenting evidence in the form of witnesses' statements and police reports, but most importantly, there'll be no live testimony? Did you understand? Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived and consented to stipulation of testimony and stipulations. Court will accept into evidence state's exhibits 1 and attachments. Court has reviewed the same. The court will find there is sufficient evidence to find you guilty. The court will defer finding of guilt as you applied for deferred adjudication. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
Okay.
We're just asking the court to respectfully accept the plea agreement between the state and the defendant based on the circumstances of the case.
All right. Do you want her to be sentenced today?
Yeah, I'm sorry. Yes,
That's okay.
Judge. I misheard.
No, no problem. Anything, and so you've said what you needed to say. So what have you been doing since this incident?
I was working, but I just had my baby. I've been on maternity leave. I do go back to work in July.
All right, so have you taken any classes in regards to this? Have you done anything to address these issues that brought you here?
Oh, yes.
What have you done?
I've been on the ignition lock for almost a year now,
Mhm.
since August. And I did take a class. I'm not exactly sure which class I could get the certificate
Oh, what was it about, the class?
for the BWI.
But I mean, what did you learn?
Oh, not to do any of this again, not to be driving, don't drink. I'm not drinking at all anymore. I've learned my lesson and I just want to grow from this incident.
All right, because your child could have been killed, somebody else could have been killed. All right, probation, $500 fine probated, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular UAs, TAP evaluation out of custody, follow recommendations. Was Child Protective Services involved?
Yes, I already went through that. I got a certificate. I completed that as well.
All right. There is going to be 60 hours of community service restitution. If you've completed parenting classes to them and you provide that to probation, then the court will give you credit for 60 hours of community service restitution for completion of the parenting classes.
I have that email.
All right, thank you. 18 months deferred adjudication. DWI education course, VIP live, ignition interlock for half the term. Proof of employment within 65 days. No employment as a home health care provider with minors. Field visits 1 time per month for 4 months. Probation, is there anything else? Is there anything else you need from the court in order to be successful? All right, did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yeah.
Because this is a plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you.
Judge,
You're welcome.
one more
Yes.
thing. Her husband just received an employment offer in North Dakota. He's there now. They may be making arrangements to move to North Dakota, so we may be making an application to the court to allow the transfer of the probation.
Probation, she doesn't have to come back. If she requests a transfer to North Dakota,
Yes,
then that will be granted.
thank you, Judge.
But if you seriously consider doing that, because there may be a bit of a wait time, you probably need to apply for it
Yeah.
sooner rather than later.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you so
All
much.
right, thank you. You're welcome. You too. Have a good one. Thank you. Who's next?
Russell Davis. He's right there.
All right. What page is he on?
I'm sorry, Judge, he's on page 5, 4 down.
All right. Russell Davis.
Oh, to the fence.
Okay. Counsel, where are we on discovery?
I think we have all the discovery, Judge. We're working on some, the state needs a little bit of time to go through some of the discovery. And that's where we are with Russell Davis.
All right. And is there going to be any motions from the defense? Any issues?
Not
With
right now,
communication?
Judge, once they go through everything, I will be able to confer better with them as far as what motions will need to be filed.
All right, Norma,
Yes, sir.
recall this for 30 days.
I want to recuse my attorney. She came to the jail to see me on the 31st of March. She has not, I believe she got a conflict of interest. I asked her for an attorney bond. She says she doesn't think I'm competent, but I have resolute fortitude on these charges. They did not even take me to magistrate in the jail. They just took me to jail and threw me in the cell. Cause I told them it was exclusionary rule. They talking about they arrested me for trespass.
Okay, so this is,
This and plus diplomatic immunity.
okay,
I don't want to be in jail no more. You just call the White House. I got diplomatic immunity.
okay. All right, so this is what we'll do. We'll make sure that your attorney gets in touch with the White House. And then Ms. Ferguson,
Yes, sir.
I need an evaluation filed for him, please.
And a denial with due process, Judge. I don't need to be in jail. I'm a military veteran, Air Force. They just threw me in jail. It says it's big sign. If you're a military veteran, let us know and we'll refer you to the Veterans Court. I do not have mental problems. She has not even presented the basis on which she wanted to defend me on.
Okay, I can tell you what we're gonna do is I'm gonna make sure that everything is expedited so we can move your case as quickly as possible.
Can I demand that you from recompense and release the judge. I done nothing wrong.
All right, so here's the thing. I don't have the authority to release you outright. I'll need to have a motion presented to me. I'll need to rule on that motion.
On my property and everything, I mean, I had over $10,000 worth, had $10,000 worth of jewelry on me, $5,000.
All right, we're gonna check into that, and we're also gonna check into the military issues as well, okay?
I never had any military issue.
Well, no, I mean, if you've been in the military, we're gonna make sure that that's reviewed, because sometimes if you've been in the military, things can be fast-tracked even more so.
With denial of due process, Judge, y'all been holding me for 5 months. Y'all could only hold me 6 months for a felony, or y'all gotta release me. That means y'all only got to the 16th of July or the 20th of July. They arrested me on.
All right,
President's
Norma?
Day.
Yes, ma'am.
If you'll bring him back before July 16th,
I mean, criminal
what
codes and
date?
procedures. I mean, they done took.
All right, we're gonna bring you back on July 13th. And Norma, make sure he's referred for an evaluation.
Yes.
All right, thank you.
Judge, can I fill you in on a little bit more of what's going on?
Sure.
The state already knows. We are working very hard to get some things set up for him. He certainly is, like the case he has right here, Judge, is the state jail possession of marijuana.
All right, so we'll bring him back on the 13th.
That's perfect.
All right, thank you.
That's good.
Thank you.
And if you, I mean, they already know, we've already done a referral, but we've actually kind of held off and just waiting to kind of see if some other things can fall in place. And then meanwhile, the state's going to take a look at kind of the basics of this particular charge.
All right, thank you. Norma, who's next?
Martinez, 1-3 down.
Gabriel Martinez. All right, so what happened with the PTD?
Didn't work out, Judge.
So we're back.
So we're back. So they're getting me the lab discovery.
Mhm.
They say that shouldn't take too long. And then we'll be reviewing that and coming back for either motions or a plea.
All right, Norma? Set this for a jury trial and a plea deadline late July.
I can do July 30th.
All right, July 30th. Once you sign the reset form, your excuse.
Thanks, Judge.
Thank you.
Appreciate you.
You're welcome. Who's next?
John Vargas, page 8, 2-3 down.
John Vargas? Hello.
We're just here, the state filed a motion for continuance for this afternoon's motion to suppress.
And I print out a copy of said motion.
Okay, and where's Mr.?
I just came to see if
the continuance was gonna be granted. I was gonna see if we could avoid him coming down here this afternoon.
Oh, okay. Well, we're currently in a jury trial, so we can't have this
Oh,
today.
okay.
So
Well-
are you gonna object to the?
No, I wasn't. And we had already talked about a date, July
July 15th.
15th,
All
if
right,
that works
Norma,
for the court.
can you put this on July 15th?
Wednesday, Judge, is that okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
In the afternoon
No.
or in the morning?
Morning.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
Oh, you know what? I'm so sorry, Norma.
No.
Put it on a Monday.
On Monday,
Mhm.
I can do the. Let me check the.
I have like, in that morning, I think I have like 10 or 15 to the 13th. Let me look.
All right, see y'all back on July 13th.
Thank you, Judge.
Thank you. And we'll set it at 10:30, Norma.
Oh, that's perfect, actually. Okay, thank you.
All right. All right, court is going on recess.